Greetings to you, everybody. This is not a religious call, neither a call to disapprove one religion or leave another. Actually, it's not even a religious call at all, although I'm going to taper towards that. But it is a call to our sleepy African leaders to please wake up before it is too late. We will see that the US sent delegates to Nigeria. We also saw in the video that someone like Bill Gates, who is not even wanted in any country because of all the evil he has perpetrated when it comes to COVID-19 and wherever, they don't want him, yet he's there in Nigeria. What he's doing in Nigeria, we don't know. Russia has been partnering with the likes of the South Africa, and some other African countries are willing to join forces with Russia. Chinese has always been perpetrating evil in Nigeria. They are excavating, they are having illegal mining currently in Elisha. We have seen what they have done in Ghana. And you will think that the Yoruba adage that says that it is the horse at the front that the ones at the back will use to gauge their race or their speed. Lo and behold, Nigeria government will not think about this. They are actually receiving these visitors. And you will think that these visitors mean well for Nigerians or for other African nations. It is a lie. This is another level of colonization that has started. And we don't have leaders in Africa that will see it. All the plans that the ones that are waking up have, they are so slow in taking decisions. And why am I saying this today? I will ask, what is African Union standing for? What are their major responsibilities? If we have African Union, yet we have borders that are hindering one African country to be able to relate with the neighboring African countries, then what is the essence of African Union? The whole of Africa, with all the resources that we have, we should be controlling everything in the world. But no, we have borders, we have lines. Traveling from Nigeria to Ghana alone by road, you will almost want to die because of the problems on the way. Where do we start to address these issues? I'm asking. Now, Ghana will be losing so many of their resources to the Chinese because they have defaulted 4 times. And all the money we are borrowing in Africa, what are we using them to do? A nation, a continent, despite all the resources, that is not producing anything. Then does that not tell us that our educational system is faulty, that we don't have graduates that can utilize our own resources in our own land, that all these resources must be outside the continent of Africa, and yet our children must always get outside of African continent before they become anything? What is wrong with African leaders? And going back to religion, look at how many places in Quran that says, in Quran 2:191, Quran 3:28, Quran 3:85, and all this, all about killing anybody who is not going to accept Islam. The same thing, Christianity. And look at the one in Christianity. In foreign countries in Western world, you can only be poor by choice, because the way they have built the system is such that right from being a high school graduate, you have jobs. And these menial jobs we are talking about, the income, it is not even what graduates are making in African countries. Yes, you heard me right. What a high school graduate is doing in all these Western countries, the income they earn, you cannot, a graduate, a PhD holder may not be able to move close to them, who is an African continent. Yet, they gave us the Bible that says that we will always have the poor amidst us. And we accept this as a norm in a continent with so many resources. African leaders, what is wrong with you? That Ghana president cannot relate with Nigerian president cannot relate with Zambian president. All of you are just so selfish. You keep borrowing money, you steal the money, you take back to the Western world. What is wrong with us? The Bible says some of us, we will always have the poor. Why is it that it is you can only be poor in a Western world by choice if you are lazy, if you're running after the things that you may not be able to afford? Those are the only reasons why you can be poor. But in African continent, we will always have the poor because they have mentally enslaved us and told us we will always have the poor. And when we have charity, is just an excusing it's just excusing the government when they default from their primary responsibilities. Nigerians, Africans, let's wake up. Things are happening so fast. Colonization is starting in another form. I won't say beyond this because of time. Bye. Thank you.